Hi, I'm Beau, and welcome to my spoiler review of Avengers Age of Ultron. If you have not seen Avengers Age of Ultron yet, please don't watch this video. Go watch my non-spoiler review. Be sure to check that out, and once you see the movie, come back and watch this video. First off, before we start, Happy Mother's Day. It is a beautiful day out here today. Clear skies, nice and hot, and man, the sun's blazing out there today. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Avengers Age of Ultron, the spoilers review. So let's get right down to it. So first thing I need to talk about is the opening scene. That opening scene was amazing. Like with all the Avengers just jumping out, like fighting all of Hydra, and they go in and get the Loki staff. I just love that. And my favorite scene was when Tony, that part of that fight was not the fighting, was Tony Stark going in, retrieving the Loki staff. And it was so funny because Scarlet Witch comes in and he manipulates him and sees him, all the things that he experienced, and that huge scene with all the Avengers just dead on the floor. That was just a great scene. I just love that scene, and very, very, very nicely done. Then after that, we go to the Avengers Tower, and then they throw a party, because that's what Avengers are. They rock. They want to throw parties. And that's where we get to see all these characters. We get to see, like, War Machine, Falcon. Then we get to see some more love for Black Widow and Bruce Banner. Just saying. Then we get to see, I believe, we get to see Maria Hill. We get to see all these characters come in here, which is very, very exciting for me to see. Because, we've seen all these characters. We've seen them, like, in Captain America. We've seen them in Iron Man. We've seen them in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We've seen them in all these things. It is so great to see them finally come together again on the big screen. It's just a lot of fun to see. So that's that. And my favorite part about that whole party scene was the Ultron fight, that little tiny fight scene. I just like how Ultron is developed. That's the one thing I need to say though that killed it for me. The way the Ultron appeared was great. The way the Ultron got upgraded, I did not like. Here's the thing. When he first came in, he was all beat up. He was like that kind of, all, broken, kind of odd. He has his arm everywhere. Doesn't know what to do. And then we come into the next scene, and then, boom, he already has his new suit. I'm like, where did that come from? That Ultron is about to kill me? Are you going to kill me for criticizing your ways? I'm just kidding. Anyway. No, the way that they did Ultron, like how he got upgraded, was kind of rushed. I wish they would have developed a little bit more, like the evolution of Ultron. It just went from weird little robot to then boom, this new suit. I don't know how, but it just didn't kind of work for me. So I wish they would have upgraded that a little bit better. So that's my personal opinion. Then we get to the other thing that was not that great, which was also another thing that was rushed. It's Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch. That was a little bit rushed. They should have, explained a little bit more about the past and how they, how they were able to agree with Ultron and decide to go with his side. I saw that scene, and we all saw that scene, but I wish there was a little bit more in depth than saying, "Oh, you want to kill the Avengers? Yeah, okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll come too." I wish that was a little bit more in depth than just a simple handshake and then we're done, which was, by the way, did not happen. But anyways, then we get to go see basically the Avengers kind of fighting. It was kind of cool. They're like bickering. They're like, no, we should do this. We should do this. We should do this. We should do this. No. And then we get to see what I have said in my previous video about Captain America: Civil War. It was Iron Man and Captain America forming what is going to be Civil War, and I was really excited because I knew that where this was leading, and it was very, very brief. I want to mention this scene where before Vision is awakened, when he's created and he comes out of that that little box thing that they have him in. There's like this tiny fight with Iron Man and Captain America, and I knew that was the development. I thought for a minute, oh my god, they're gonna start fighting, and then they kind of cut it a little bit, and I was like, dang it, why didn't they fight a little bit more? Just a little bit more, maybe like, I don't know, 30 seconds longer? That would have been cool. I really would like to see that, but you know, I get it. You want to save it for Civil War. I can wait another year. So I just wish that happened because that just looks so cool. They were just about to fight, and all of a sudden, boom, Vision's out. Which, by the way, Vision. Oh my God, Vision. I was expecting little from Vision. I was expecting little screen time at best, but no, he actually got a lot of screen time, and he was really good. I really liked his character. Like Paul Bettany as the Vision dude, man, he just does a great job. He did a great job as Jarvis, and you know, seeing him become, you know, a character now, like literally a character in the cinematic universe is now very, very interesting. I want to see where this character is going to lead to and how he's going to play out in the next movie, which is going to be Captain America: Civil War. So that's really cool. And you know, the whole fight of Ultron, you know, with them on the city when it's floating to the up, and that whole scene, that was a great scene. I really loved it. Very, very, very fun. My battery's about to die. I need to wrap this up. And you know, it's a very, very fun. I really, really enjoyed that scene. It was just, you know, the way the camera moves, like that whole scene where the Avengers are just in a circle fighting all the Ultrons, that was great. But again, I saw that. We've seen that before. We saw that in the first one. And you know, it was a great scene. And you know, they ultimately defeat Ultron, and that's pretty much how the movie ends. But it does end in the best way possible. They show off all the new Avengers: War Machine, Scarlet Witch, what else was there? Falcon, Vision, Captain America, and Black Widow. Those are the new batch of Avengers, and I cannot wait for them to see how they're going to work out in Civil War. Now let's talk about the one thing that kind of screwed me over on this movie, Quicksilver. Quicksilver's death scene was just, it was there. I mean, I should have felt a little bit more emotional towards that scene, but I didn't. I don't know why, but a lot of people are saying, well, you know, that scene was pretty, you know, it was pretty intense. I mean, did you see the way that they made it? I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it was building up towards it, but I thought it was going to be Hawkeye. I mean, they were building so much to Hawkeye, like his family and how he has kids and how he's going to go fight. I was thinking that was going to be Hawkeye, but then Quicksilver just comes and he just like, you know, he just like dies, and you're like, nah. That should have been a game changer for me. I should have been like, you know, kind of emotional, saying like, oh man, the Quicksilver. But no, he just dies, and you're like, oh well, I mean, they had to do it. They had to kill someone off. So, you know, I wish they would have improved that, but that was okay. And the last thing is, remember, with every Marvel film, always wait till after the credits, or mid-credits this time. This time, it's Thanos with, when he builds the Infinity God, and he's like, fine, I'll do it myself. And I loved it. That was probably one of my favorite Marvel mid-credit scenes or end-credit scenes I've ever seen. It's in my opinion, my favorite, because the Avengers one was my favorite, but then Avengers 2 just topped it because I just love that scene. So that's it for my spoiler review. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie. Like I said, it was a great time. Had a fun time in the theater watching it in 3D. 3D was great. The action was great. The storyline was great. Everything about this movie was great, except the few little things I was saying. Is it better than the first one? I'm still debating whether if it's not, because I said in my non-spoiler review it's not. But I need to keep looking at, you know, the visual effects and all the things that they did to see if it's better or not. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now you guys are probably wondering why I'm wearing this hat. Well, that is because I am a sexy hamburger. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to it right now.